if we educate ourselves, if we make it what do you call it? If we make up our minds, or if we make up our minds to stick to our principles, know what is good and bad, and have the guts to, what do you call it, support what's good and bad, and not be funny about it. I think that every human being should be treated with respect, regardless of where they come from, or what they do,
or what they
have. And so if that is that, then people will not be too excited about what somebody has and what kind of influence they have.
Interesting. Right. So I think this very thing we're going to talk about now, it's something we've sat here and spoken a lot about society learning to accept that a married woman or a woman's total existence doesn't just boil down to making babies, giving birth, bringing forth, right? So if a woman cannot give birth biologically by herself, is that enough reason for us to throw stones at this person? Can we look at the other part of what she might also be going through herself, even without the attack or without the scrutiny from public, right? Can we also think about the other aspect of how they feel as a woman, seeing that, okay, so the primary, the basic thing that is in every human's mind is that as a woman you need to be able to give birth, because back in the day women don't even go to school, so you make babies and then you keep the home. That is it. So that is more like the very first obligation. You can't do that. Now, like I'm saying, can we just not think about what the person goes through daily by their own thoughts? Do you understand what I'm saying? Without the scrutiny of public and the bashing from public, the stigmatization, pointing of hands and all of that, can we look at that and
I think
learn to show them love, or better still accept them? Because last Friday we spoke to a mother who is not just a mother of her biological babies, but she's adopted a late friend's children and is taking care of them. So she's open to that, and that's not the only thing she does. So she made us understand that a mother is not just by biology, not someone who just gave birth, but it can fall under anybody who has an open heart and is taking care of children across the world from every walk or aspect of life. Can we begin to reason it in that light?
You know,
and not limit ourselves.
We can. You know how people push for the girl child education to thrive. And now a lot of us have had the opportunity to be educated. I think that should also be pushed. And regardless of whether a woman can give birth or not, even those who are capable, it's not everybody that wants to have a child. Do you understand? So if I choose not to have a child, I shouldn't be made to feel bad about it. The way that women empowerment, girl child education was pushed, I feel like we can still do the same for women when it comes to whether they want to have children or not. They should be able to be free
decide
to choose
for themselves
whatever they want to do. If you can give birth and you biologically and you want to have a surrogate or you want to adopt children, people shouldn't be shamed for that. It doesn't make you less of a human being.
So, Austin, talking about pushing the agenda of not making women feel bad or judging them harshly for their decision, because I know a couple who both decided that they don't want to have children at all, because the girl says she doesn't know how she's going to be able to take care of a little human. The guy says they are noisy, and they are living together and they are happy. They've told family, stay out of it. It is our decision. We don't want to have kids. And they are happy. Now, we're going to fight for this agenda or cause of not tying a woman's worth to making babies or having babies or whatever, right? Who is going to start this conversation? How is this conversation going to start?
It starts from me and you.
Is that person, are we not also going to think about the backlash from people? You know, let me use Ghana for instance. So you try to start something and there'll be just one single person. Let the masses agree with you. or think, okay, you are doing something right, right? But let's just one person sit somewhere and say that, okay, this person is championing this cause because she can't give birth herself.
Okay.
Now it becomes a whole big deal, and they even forget that what the agenda you're trying to fight for is actually something that initially made sense to them. All of a sudden now they are seeing the fault or trying to find loopholes in it. So how do we start this conversation and get over all the roadblocks that are going to come our way? Because definitely it's not going to be an easy journey.
Yeah. So I feel like it should come in from, like, we should be our own sisters. If the person that is going to stand tall is not somebody like Nse, it can be somebody that has it all, actually. So the person can actually, I mean, if you feel my pain, you're my sister. You're feeling what I'm feeling.
Okay.
So the people that we see to have it all, should start it. You have everything, but you know how it felt like. Maybe your experiences as to how you even have your first kid. Some people actually get so I mean, damaged or so traumatized for like 5 years, 10 years. They try before they have their kids. I'm hoping these people with their experiences can draw other people in. There are some people too who have had kids, and due to having birth, they've lost their teeth, they've lost
their hair,
they've lost
something.
There's some people,
and all.
all that because of childbirth. So some people are not afraid to have babies. Sometimes not because they can't take care of them. Because if you have a baby and you lose your teeth,
can you imagine?
You lose your teeth. That is crazy. And somebody would hear that, and the person wouldn't want to have a child because what if it happens to me?
Yeah.
So I feel like such people that have gone through that, have like, authentic experiences, not the one that you come to do it for show, then you get money. People that actually gone through it can come in and start like that. So maybe later our sisters who have these conditions or who choose not to have kids
can also come
on board. And the men too can also come in. Like those that actually have made their decisions not to have kids.
Right.
There are men like that, not just women. There are some men they've taken their whatever out.
Yeah.
They've done vasectomy or whatever it is, and they don't want to have kids.
And they're living their life.
And people are actually okay with those men. And somebody is even willing to even die with such a man.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, I still love him. So if he doesn't want to have kids, that is fine.
okay.
So why should it be different when it comes to us, the women? So I feel like when these people start and the men, we have the backing from them. Yeah, of course, you can't have everybody supporting a cause. But at least it's a start. Yeah. It's a start.
Is this something you would want to join if this topic is brought up or if an agenda of a sort is put out?
Yeah.
Would you mind championing it?
Oh, I don't mind being part of it in the sense that I'm also 29 and I don't have kids. And as to if I want to have it, I don't know.
Okay.
Because you hear stories even with, because with my experience, I'm also scared. I don't want to also making mistakes maybe my mom maybe or my dad made. So it's kind of scary that I feel like if I'm not somewhere financially
stable,
I don't want to have a
get
baby
involved,
just to bring. So mine is, if I don't, I'm not saying that you can never get there. But I feel like it's something I'm also scared about that I might not be able to, because economy right now things keep going high. We see school fees coming in left and right from kindergarten to crèche and everything.
ECG also saying that they are
so
going to
it's very scary. But at the end of the day, can I actually even have that conversation for another fellow woman to tell me it's not it?
Okay.
Because I'm scared. If I open my mouth right now and maybe go on social media and say I don't think I want to have kids, you see the bashings that will come in. We can't even. So I feel like when this kind of movement is formed, it gives that atmosphere, that environment for us to actually talk about our fears. For other people to come in. Yes, you have that people come in. There are some people they don't want to get married, but they want to have babies. But you can't say that to a traditional woman, a traditional mother, that you want to just have a baby out of wedlock. Just say that's it.
In whose home?
Exactly. We can't do all those kind of things. So I feel like this thing will open doors for a lot of us that have some, fears in us when it comes to having babies and all that. We can talk about it, even with the genotype and all those kind of things.
Exactly.
It's also another place we can.
People have no idea about it, and then they just get into it and bring forth children and make them suffer.
So imagine those people that don't want to have kids because they don't want to give birth to sickle cell. When people
you can't even force them.
You can't force them because they see what happens to these kids. And maybe because of that, she doesn't want to because she knows she's a career. How do we talk to this person? Without making her feel like she's guilty for not having a child.
Or she's incapable.
She's incapable. So I feel like that movement will actually open up doors for a lot of us to talk about things.
Great. Austin, so now we are trying to find a way to support people whose entire existence or being or worth are being measured by materialistic things. How do you think we can do this?
Come again.
how can we support people whose worth or total existence are actually tied to materialistic things or are being measured by materialistic things, in the sense that, okay, you know, there are people who want to have a sense of belonging, so they feel like they don't have so much confidence in themselves, they don't trust their abilities and capabilities, but they feel that, okay, if I'm rich, or if I belong to this certain class, and people are going to like me, they are not even going to think about how smart I am or whatever. Those people, how do we help them? Because at the end of the day, you have people coming to them because of what they're going to get out of them or from them, and not necessarily because they like you. Because at the end of the day, you don't really have anything upstairs to help. It's just the finances, the connects, and all of that. No, but there are like that. So how do we help such people to realize that, okay, your worth is not entirely tied on the material things you have, you understand, and that you shouldn't dwell on that, but rather find something deep within you, something that you can actually, other humans can relate to, you understand, and then you can, how do we help such people?
What I've realized, I could be wrong, but what I've realized with people like that is most of them lack self-confidence.
Exactly.
They lack love, they lack empathy. So they channel that into all these things. I feel like, I bought a car, I've made it, but people need to be taught self-worth.
Okay.
We need to help them appreciate themselves and also see people for human beings and for their BS they do. You should be able to tell the difference between someone who loves you and someone who's just around because of what they can. So if you're able to teach someone love and help them with their confidence, their is it self-actualization? No.
Helping them to build up their confidence, right?
Build their confidence. Let them accept them for who they are. They treat people differently. They treat people with love and respect, and not tie people to what they have achieved and stuff like that. So they don't also tie themselves to what they have achieved. They respect people because they are people. I think that's how we can help.
Perfect. I think you want to add something.
I mean, she's taking the soft truth, so me, I understand. But me, I also have no advice for you. Cop him. You can.
And you tell me I'm mean. Can you imagine?
No, like, I feel like there are some people that they need to experience it.
But there are some people who do not know at all.
That's what I'm saying. There are some people, because they don't know and you say it, so they experience. No, there are some people who actually are great listeners, and they will listen and they will try and change and maybe see things from your perspective. But there are others that till they experience what you're talking about,
they will never change.
Imagine you at your sick bed and your money cannot do anything for you.
Right.
Because you look down upon everybody. You need somebody to just be by you and maybe take care of you.
Or even talk to you.
Or even talk to you. Like, your attitude or whatever is so disgusting that your family members actually stay away from you. Or you have people that are always lying. They're always lying. Do you understand? Like, they're always lying because that's what you want to hear. I feel like such people too, they actually experience that. Charlie, it goes beyond money. It goes beyond materialistic things. Charlie, you need people. You're not an island. You might need somebody one way. See, the money, you can lose it all. The money, something can happen.
Or sometimes your money can't even help you in certain situations.
Exactly. And that you actually need a human. That's how come they will tell you, Charlie, you can have money, but somebody can have connections. It might not be all that, and the person will be enjoying. Because it gets to a point where the person wouldn't have to pay much. That's the fact that I know for you, I'm done. But you don't have to pay what. You even get there, and what you're also looking, the kind of respect you're looking for, people are not going to give you.
That's true.
Yes, because, I mean, you cannot give people BS all the time and expect loyalty. That means that everybody you're going to be around, you're always going to think, are they with me because they like me or because of what I want? So you're always stressing, you're always frustrating. So I want you to feel it. I'll tell you, feel it. When it happens to you, because if you say it like that, they will tell you, oh, yeah, you are preaching, and you don't know. When you have money, you see how you behave.
Yeah, I get that.
Understand, because sometimes when you get money to know,
you know,
you work it like this. So I will
guys.
experience yours, you experience mine. Then you understand that human beings are very, very important.
I agree. I agree. Right. So, guys, that being said, I feel like, see, people might be around you for various reasons. It's up to you to pray for God to give you a spirit of discernment, to know who is real and who is actually there because they actually want to be there. There are people that will be around you because of what they what they are going to get from you. And the more you give it to them, the more they stay around you. And because you do not want to lose them, even if you don't have it, you want to go beyond
your means
and above to get it for them. Just so they can stay around you. At the end of the day, if they're done with you, they will leave, and then you become lonely again. So just find something that you know is relatable to every people. Be yourself. Stop being fake. Stop trying to form and trying to belong anywhere you're not supposed to be. Be yourself. The right people will just find their way to you. Trust me. Right. So let's just get going, and let me just remind you of the 2022 Africa Makeup and Beauty Fair, dubbed the AMB Fair Kumasi Invasion, in collaboration with the annual Kumasi Fashion Week that's happening from the 12th to the 15th of May 2022 at the Kumasi City Mall. It is proudly sponsored by MX24 TV, Verna Mineral Water, Elevate by EcoBank, ATL Fabrics, McBerry Biscuits, Maybelline Ghana, and Zoe Plus. Admission is totally free. The 2022 AMB Fair / Kumasi Invasion, Kumasi Fashion Week shall comprise of sales and exhibitions, fashion talks, and masterclasses, live demonstrations, beauty photo booths, fashion installations, runway shows, fashion shows, and many more. The event is powered by Makeup Ghana, Ayowa Ghana, and the Kumasi City Mall. Call 0552 555 555. Again, 0552 555 555. Call now to register and be a part of it. We're moving on to our next discussion for the night, and that is talking about proper hygiene. Talking about proper hygiene is okay, because right now on the streets of Accra, I cry. On the streets of Accra, everybody is looking glam, you know, looking posh, looking good, and all of that. They are dripping, literally, like Dorothy right now. She's dripping. Austin is dripping. These queens are dripping, yeah? But once in a while, or at a point in time, or there's one particular friend or someone, you know, acquaintance or whatever, that drips and all of that, but doesn't smell really good. It could be from the mouth, it could be from the pits, any part of the body. Sometimes there are shoes and socks. And these people will take off their shoes and put their legs on your desk. Why? But how do
They are wicked.
It's not about being wickedness, I'm just saying. How do you tell someone who is wearing some bone straight hair, long acrylic done neatly, ironed, designer on designer, drip on drip? How do you tell such a person that, Charlie, your body didn't melt, or you don't smell too good, or, oh, today I think you've been sweaty, so this? How do you say it without...
For just like you said it.
Like the way I said it?
Yes, please.
Well, so you may have a nice way of saying it, but no matter how nice you say it, the interpretation of how you say it or what you say or the outcome of it is what we are looking at right now. So when Deshae recently tweeted that she had a similar experience where she told someone she knew about, you know, a situation of the sort, and their relationship has never been the same. So sometimes you say it. There are people who will take it in good faith. They would accept it, but they will feel bad about it.
Yeah.
You know, because, Charlie, you understand? Yeah. And I know a former colleague who so I didn't tell her personally. I didn't have a relationship at all with her. We were just cordial. And so you can't just get up and go and tell such a person that, Charlie, you understand, it will be some way. They might even feel like you're trying to make them feel inferior or bad or something. So I told someone she was really cool with. And when I brought her up, she was like, oh, this thing, we know. Like, I'm like, but how are you her friend and you've not been able to? She's like, how do you say? I'm like, no, but you have to tell her because she's around you. She's comfortable around you guys. So she opens up herself. She's, you know. So if you don't tell her and she goes out, it's going to be worse. And they found a way to tell her. Now, when the girl sees me, she's either trying to find a way to, do you understand? So I think my friend said she told her I drew, like, I mentioned it.
She's bad, though, so she couldn't just say it.
Yeah, so she felt bad about the whole thing. That's what I'm afraid. Me, I know it's I know. But that being said, it's difficult to tell a person, right? So now the dripping and everything we see on the street, someone driving a Porsche car, well dressed, it's terrible. They don't keep their teeth good, their tongue isn't good, the body, yo. Do people care more about the male or the female hygiene in this regard? Okay, so with you, which one do you place more value on? The female or the male hygiene? Which one means more to you?
Both.
Both.
But it depends.
Yeah.
Maybe because maybe I'm more of a single person. I can't say I have a male figure in my face all the time for me to say. So for now, no, I'm just saying that it will be both. Because
why are you announcing to the entire world that you're single?
Oh, I am.
Please,
It's the truth. So what I'm trying to say is I barely.
Okay.
I barely. Because you can go like 3 months, 4 months where you don't have anybody. Unless maybe you're going to the club or you're chilling. So me, I'm not having any male speech around me when I'm mostly alone. So for now, no. I would say for me...
But have you never had any situation of the sort?
Oh, me, I always say, me, I won't say. I've actually dated someone like that. Me, today, Musa.
How long?
On and off for some months, yeah.
None of him.
Oh, none of them. I told you several times. Me, I told you the other time. Me, I won't say it all.
Us thing.
No.
Yes.
I'm already fighting
Which
my
one
demons.
do you think
I
we
won't
should?
add anybody's demons to it.
How do you kiss a person with?
That, before we start, we'll chew gum. And Kasa, mame.
Austin, which one do you put more value? Do you place more value on
It is my
female
situation.
hygiene
Why are you
or
concerned?
male hygiene, or you also decide on both?
Oh, obviously, both. Because if you don't want the smell, I mean, why are you trying to take it from someone else?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And so it's both. It's both.
Can you ever tell?
Look,
Be a partner,
You've asked
a
this question
friend
before. So the thing is, right? Before, I would have said, yeah, I will. But I have realized that some people I told something similar are not
Cool with you again.
that's what
Yeah,
money
now
when you're
facing
fine. So I'm going with Dorothy's route.
So I remember on my birthday, there was a lot of work to do, and my kid brother came from campus to come and assist, and he had not taken a shower. So he was moving things here and there, running around, and he was sweaty. So he took off his shirt, chest over 6 packs. I'm like, hey, I'm born inside. Oh. And there were lots of people there, like, the way he said that, I actually felt bad. I was like, yo, no one born like that about Wabre, so he's sweaty.
Yeah.
But there are times where it's a one-off thing, where it's just at the moment. You know, sometimes you go a long day,
It's normal.
too much heat and all of that.
No,
But at that
that
point,
is normal.
can you draw the person's attention to
Oh,
it?
yes, that one is normal. No, there
normal.
is. You see, the thing is that unless you're trying to deceive yourself,
Yeah.
there are ones that you know say, the thing and the smell like 5 and 6. That one, you know, your mind will even let you know, say, this person is part of him.
Hey, what would he?
I'm just saying, no, it's not. I'm just it's an example.
You see,
I'm just giving an
you
example.
see
Do you get it? There are people like that, and there are those
sorry,
that you know.
Wady.
No, we have those that you know that maybe because she's menstruating, you know, she's off, or
The
because
metallic smell.
she went for jogging.
Yeah.
Instead of
Oh,
maybe
those
going
one-offs are
straight
not
to
a
the
problem.
bathroom.
Okay.
She wants to eat.
But
or
even
do
at that
anything.
point, can you draw the person's attention?
It depends on the relationship you have with the
I know people who go
person.
around with deodorant sprays and perfumes here and there.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a friend, Claudia. She tell you, yo, maybe we are stepping out. Yo, if I begin to, let me know.
Yeah.
Because she knows that at a point in time, she's very sweaty.
She just needs to change her
so she
deodorant.
always
That's
walks around prepared.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
So
saying,
someone
with
like
those
that
people.
is self-conscious
Yes.
about it. But how about those who
Yes.
do not even want to admit it in the first place?
So
How do you
Yeah,
deal
that's what I'm
with it?
you
saying.
can't
That you
admit
will
it,
know, like the
why
way you
would
were
I
trying
tell
to
you?
tell the other girl and they were like, you already know. Those people, no, I don't know how you're going. But there are certain people that are like, oh, on him say she's not had the bath. Even sometimes when you get to your room and maybe you see your boyfriend and you know maybe you've had a long day. Or Bear will cry like, no, let me go and shower and come. I feel sick. I've been walking around the whole day, so let me go and shower before. And I got out and say, hey, babe, go and shower. Hey, today they are no. Today I was working, Charlie, I was sweaty. Then you move and you go and shower. That one is there.
That one is different.
That one is there. That's the, do you understand? That one is there.
Okay.
But I'm talking about the ones you're talking about are the ones that you have that battle within you. Whether you should tell the person or not.
Don't you think it would be fair to tell your partner?
The world is not fair. Please. I won't say it.
From a place of love.
There's no, madam. No,
no, you were mean to him.
I'm not being mean. They bet you, no. We found solution.
Didn't you want to puke at a point?
So Dorothy, there's no gum.
There'll be gum.
Exactly, because that's a point.
So you know, so every time.
If there's no gum, then we won't look. We'll do back. We'll do shoulder.
Oh, but that's not fair.
Do you know there are couples that oh baby, today I don't feel like kissing, and people
wait. Relationships are supposed to be based off of trust, love, honesty. So how would you keep this thing from a partner and say you love them?
No, sometimes some people are not ready for the truth.
We play. So let's play and let's go.
No, but sometimes some people are not ready for the truth.
Wait. Dorothy, can you repeat
sometimes the relationship we they play.
Now you say sometimes.
Most. Let's say right now, Koano. So why would I come and stress myself and inherit an enemy?
How about if it's someone you see a very long future with?
Which long future? With the bread there? We can't see far.
So then why are you even there in the first place?
Baby, there's other things. My cousin will say when you take the list. Maybe the other and one or two BPs are bad. Then you have more that are good. So we concentrate on those ones.
Exactly. So that's what will take you to the future.
Not the future, just tomorrow. God willing.
Oh, goodness.
We take it slow.
You are really enjoying this conversation.
We take it slow, we take it easy.
But you've also
like this.
I'm not like anyhow. I just like the way you're exposing yourself to the world right now. Austin, I remember you also mentioned that you've had such an experience before, right?
Yeah, I told a friend, but it wasn't like he was
upset.
He didn't have he doesn't have body odor problems. It was just, I think he went to town
the whole day,
and then came to work the next day and was just hugging me, and I was like, oh, Abrante. Yeah, you are causing me problems, so that's about it.
But honestly, can there ever be a right way to tell a person?
No. Look, it depends on the relationship you have with the person. This person I'm talking about, we are really cool. He's like my brother? Yeah, my little brother. And he respects me as his big sister. So we have that relationship. And he knows that I'm not going to make like a big fuss about it. So he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'll take care of it." And it never happened again. And we've never had that conversation again. So we swept it under the rug. But
but I feel like you might never know. You might see. You have people that say they're all bear one on you. Because at the end of the day, maybe that thing will be in that person, and the person will never say it.
Yeah. I've had a situation like that.
I'm telling you that no matter how you're going to say sorry, it's not going to go away. Because to him, why I can't. That's it.
But what if this person knows and is expecting you to draw the attention to test and see if you really care about
So if you know,
and they want you to show your love and see if you're going to be real with them.
Oh, JJ.
No, that one is
Mimi JJ.
No, because I feel like I feel like you should love yourself more. I mean, before you can even love me, you should also check yourself. And maybe there's something that you don't know about. But I'm saying that maybe other people will tell you, but me. I can't. Because I can't.
Person goes to town, like you said, other people might tell the person, and the person comes back and asks, would you be honest then?
I don't know what they're talking about. Fast.
You're mean.
No.
See, no evil. Here,
I
no
don't
evil.
have
Speak
no
no
evil.
evil.
Because I don't have a sexy voice. Only some girls, they have some calm tone. Even when they're even insulting you, it's calm.
Yeah.
It's nice. But me, my voice, it's not. It's just annoying. That
it's very aggressive.
So no matter how
Nice you say it.
Baby, we no bong. You go bong. No matter how.
Baby say it like that, definitely.
Oh, baby, wait.
Oh, babe, you need
oh man, Vanessa, I would think it will come that way.
Say it.
You see, it won't come. Means you know, you better manage.
Okay, so well, I don't know what the viewers think, but
me, I'll ask you though. Me, yeah, I'm shameless like that. I'll ask you. If I'm smelly, if I want to, I'll ask you.
Ask, right?
And because me, I'm ready for you. Because me, I love
honest?
myself, and maybe you think, say, oh, come there. So that will be the only signal I can give you. Say, how do I smell? I'm okay. Now I can.
Okay.
If it's bad, I'll work on
it. Now you know the ladies, you know Dorothy, and you know Austin. You know that Dorothy, she would date for tomorrow's sake.
Oh,
but
yeah.
not for that chance see and all of that.
You manage.
But guys, it's been great hanging with you, and tomorrow is midweek. Craziness midweek on the dish, and we're going to come your way once again. My name is Oferiwa. I did this with the beautiful Dorothy Cornelius and the beautiful Miss Austin, your favorite female DJ.
Yeah.
Until the same time tomorrow,
Big
have a
things
great
come
evening.
in small packages.
And her birthday is coming up.
No, I said big things come in small packages.
Oh, right. In Ketwade. Right.
So,
until same time tomorrow, guys. We love you. Stay safe.
Sweet, but your love is sweeter. My hair, it day for my hair. I know fit to reset.
The gossip, maybe I was born faithful until the first female suddenly broke a vow.
I feel like you can be my baby.
What
if I broke, now my business. I'ma show you go buy to.
And you know, I hire a permanent fan. Yeah, free cocoa, being called, yeah, bad things go from a side. I come aside. No hands, still I can't believe it. You know what I mean? I was young, what you expect from me? It is what it is.
What should you tell when you are buying you? Be more careful, though you can find dinner. I know anybody pour my drink, I know anybody buy my dinner. So hard for just an enemy, hard for just a friend. Just a friend. Me nah lie, me love me family, but me not just see all of them. All of them might sound fuck up, but that's how me feel. Big up and rule, cause up a sunny kneel. All of me long time brother from Teachfield. Time picture them a whole heap on the battlefield. Some of them are filled with grudge. My dogs are the realest dogs, and my heart clean, filled with love. And me medication sharp like studs. Dangerous skull, even them send me say the whole of them a miss. Go for the Psalms, them a send for the chalice. Them does a watch me like a radio analyst. But me unstoppable, remember me tell you this. In the music I'm like a fucking senator. Them are the fucking janitor. None of my link no regular. Mad sick, head no good like predator. What should you tell when you are buying you? Be more careful, though you can find dinner. I know anybody pour my drink, I know anybody buy my dinner. So hard for just an enemy, hard for just a friend. Just a friend. Me nah lie, me love me family, but me not just see all of them. All of them might sound fuck up, but that's how me feel. Big up and rule, cause up a sunny kneel. All of me long time brother from Teachfield. Long time picture them a whole heap on the battlefield. Some of them are filled with grudge. My Dogs are the realest dogs, and my heart clean, filled with love. And me meditation sharp like studs. Thank God I'm blessed, so bad man can't defeat me. Every day just around me. When me cry out, him hear my plea. Yeah. Some girl work every day till them need them now. Some can't manage depression but turn pancreas. Some man sit down and now hope sufferation stop. Too much get a youth a fall for the system trap. Umbrella from me little bit, me go feel when me want. No man a reap from the signal when me plant. Sleepless days, sleepless nights. One leap a rough road when we walk through. No man a win in advance. Dirty bad man, you no stand a chance. Me and Dre Skull collect the check them, then them see the few black be my pass. Anyhow, what should you tell when you are buying new? Be my careful, though you can find dinner. I know anybody pour my drink, I know anybody buy my dinner. So hard for just your enemy, hard for just your friend. Just your friend. Me nah lie, me love me family, but me not just see all of them. All of them might sound fuck up, but that's how me